Look at this. Just arrived at Toga Tools. British made throughout. Edinburgh. Where Ferrier and Alton. ALS Ton Alton. Something Bridge. George Lee. George Ive, something. Edinburgh. Oh, what a beauty. Look at this, edition 9. 9, was there an age? Come on, catalogue number 9. Have we got an age on it? No, I think the advert said it was 1930s. Oh, look at this. We can, now, I'm going to ask Scoutcrafter. Do you, is it, now usually I don't pick up something with frayed edges. You know, find the best, leave the rest. But I'm thinking steam iron or something. Is there a way of curing this? Is there a way of warming that up and ironing it out? I wonder. And is it worth attempting to clean that? I don't know. Anyway, come on. Let's indulge ourselves. Hold on, we got to give it the most important thing, the smell test. Ooh.
What are you doing? It's not very big, is it? It's like a pamphlet. I don't call that a book.
Yeah, well, as I keep telling you, size doesn't matter.
Good. That ain't a book, that's a pamphlet.
No.
Right, we're not buying any more books. Because otherwise we'll have to move house.
Will
Just to look after your books.
you leave me alone? I'm making a film of a book.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I hope you have not got anything dirty sitting on my chair in
No,
my living room.
no.
I've just hoovered.
Bye-bye. Bzz, bzz. Have you never watched Fifth Element? Bzz, 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 bzz,
Right.
bzz, bzz. Watch the film Fifth Element. Bzz, bzz,
Oh, you do it.
bzz, bzz, bzz,
Hurry up, I want to come in here.
bzz. Right, we can carry on. You see, you just haven't trained your wives good enough, have you? Right. Oh dear. Right, where were we? Yeah. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look, one of those, a nest of saws, look. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Are you stalking me in the window? She's stalking me. I told you she was a mad bird, didn't I? I told you she was a mad bird. Anyway, look, let's not spoil the enjoyment of this. Oh, look at that. So the fun about it is not only collecting the item and then finding the name on the item, but now you've got the book selling the item, so now you can date it and find the interest, and you now get to know the name that it goes by, like a firmer chisel. Did you know that? A beveled edge, yeah, around the edge thing. Hold on, there was something here that I'd seen. Cabinet screwdriver. We know about ratchet ones, don't we? Flute handled screwdriver. A London pattern screwdriver. Oh, yeah, the ones with a flat end on them. Got a few of them. That's a London pattern screwdriver. A perfect handled screwdriver. Yeah. Unbreakable machinist screwdriver. Oh, look, with a square. Really good illustrations on here, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, a motor screwdriver. I thought that was a stubby. So many axes. Yeah, and hammers, a claw hammer. Now, we knew about a claw hammer, but what's this? A Warrington hammer. What is a Warrington hammer? Is that what they're called? Well, that's what toga is calling them. So that's the great thing. That's the great thing about finding, you know, finding the original illustration and the original book. Wow, wow, wow. You know, putty knives, yeah. We all knew these were putty knives, didn't we? Oh, look, different names. Great. Absolutely. So you find the tool, you find the name on the tool. We know there's one of them, don't we? Slater's hammer. I thought they only made these, and I thought somebody'd welded an edge on it, but they hadn't. Look. Replacement tip brick hammer. Yeah, we knew about that. It just, when you go through these once or two or three times, you see the item, you recognize the item, and the name reinforces itself. So when you see a thing, you know what you're looking at, as well as, you know what I mean? Wow. Oh yeah, we've got a pair of those, haven't we? We've got a pair of those. I wonder if they were toga. You can go through to, oh no, I haven't seen one of those before. So you know what's rare and what's not rare. And you see, puts it in your head. What's a ball peen hammer? Yeah. A cross peen hammer. No. Pliers. This is absolutely. And snips. Jewelers or dental snips. Oh, we've picked up a pair of those, haven't we? We've just recently picked up 2 pairs of those. No, an F wrenches, adjustable F wrench, we call that, don't we? I want a box spanner. No, we haven't got a toga box spanner, have we? Toga, now we'd think of footprints, but obviously there must be a toga one. No markings on that, look. Looks very much like a footprint, doesn't it? Wow. And we've got one, oh, that's got the toga on it, so we know there's one with a toga written on it. How is it? What's the one we've got? We'll have a look in a minute. Look. Oh, the types. You know, if you've got this one, you know you need now to collect this one, and this one to go with it, don't you? And all the sizes and the measurements. You know, there's 3, 4, 5 and a 6. So you don't need to waste your time looking for an 8 and a 9 and a 10 because they're not there. Or a 2 and a 1. We saw something similar, didn't we? A bag hook. Yeah, they did a lot of things in sacks, mail sacks and all that sort of thing in them days, didn't they? Yeah. Taps, look. Hand taps. Wow. We'll have a look how many toga sets I've got. I don't even know how many toga sets I've got. Toga British, look. I don't know how many toga sets. I'd see this now. There's got to be a way of curing that. There's got to be a way of bringing that from the brink, isn't it, and the drills. Because it's not missing, look. The paper isn't missing. It's just been folded and jammed. You know, do I dampen it slightly? How do you get this back? Or is it beyond? Can you not do that? Will we have to press each individual page at a time? Will we have to come along and open one page at a time and repair one page at a time? That's going to be quite lengthy, isn't it? But it would be nice, wouldn't it, to repair this? There must be Can somebody send me a video on how to repair these, if you can? You know, if you can repair. See, it's not as if it's broken. There, look. Will a steam iron do that? Or will it discolour it? Or is it just best to leave it original? What you thinking? Was printed by... Who was printed by? I can't see it. Gloucester. John Bellows Limited. Gloucester. We've got an age on this. We haven't got a year, have we? I think the advertisement said 1930s. Toga Tools. British materials. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. We're going to have more of these, Debbie. We're going to have some more of these. These books. Well, more of these pamphlets. They're fantastic.
If we was moving,
yeah,
I'd probably end up binning them.
No way, Jose.
Because we can't move everything.
Mrs.
So you're not buying anymore. We've got too much stuff. You need to stop buying. You're becoming a hoarder. You know those American hoarder people that you see on the telly?
Yeah.
You're becoming like one of
No,
them.
I'm not.
You have.
Mrs.
You've got plenty in there. You don't need to
Anyway, I'm in the middle of a project.
Well, stop bloody filming me. I want to come in here.
Can I have a cup of tea, please? I'll go out there and carry on if you bring me a cup. If you make me a cup of tea.
Put the kettle on?
No.
Your arms are hurting.
No, that's your department. I'm not allowed in your kitchen.
I'm just mopping the floor, actually.
Yeah, I'm not allowed in your kitchen. Charlie, what do you think? Yeah, Charlie agrees with me. You're outvoted. So today, it's raining outside. I am in full messing about in the shed mode. And I've thought of a good idea. I'm going to show you two things. I'm going to start with two things. But this next bit of a film, if you're offended, you better close your eyes. So, I know this is going to offend a lot of you, but if you are of a nervous disposition or easily offended, now is the time to look away. I know you're going to disapprove. Look, I made that epoxy stuff, that two mixing together and shove it in the whole job there. Anyway, and it seems to work for me, putting a tech screw in there. I made that short handle hammer, didn't I? I think it's going to be great. Anyway, that then gave me the idea. You know, I'm always looking for ideas. That gave me the idea of how would we remove that should we choose. Well, I've got a steady, instead of the film being in my hand now, I've got a steady camera holder, haven't I? And I thought of two ways of removing that. So obviously we're not going to go bother remove that, but we're going to screw two of these screws in a piece of wood. We're going to grind the top off so that it can't be pulled out with any sort of tool. And we're going to do a removing the screw exercise in two ways. You might find that interesting. You might know about these things. You might not know about these things. I'm sure there's 110 different ways of doing it. So let's crack on with that theory of making these little films now. Really, you know. Really. Wow, hadn't really thought about that before. Hadn't really thought about it. Wow. It's a good idea, that, isn't it? It's a good idea. And of course, we're going to be wire brushing them, cleaning them, organising the shelves, putting them all in the shelf. So we've got quite a bit to do today. But generally, we're just going to mess about. So let's start by using a 2-inch piece of wood, scrap wood, and we're going to put these tech screws in them. 2 inches, 2-inch tech screws. I love them for wood, and they're not really meant for wood, but fantastic. They've got one hell of a grip, a really good grip. So once you've converted to a torque driver, a drill will never do. So for the moment, let's just hammer these in here. So we're going to put them 2 in there. There we are. Well hammered in. So now let's sabotage them. So let's just kill them. We're just going to kill the engine. So they are now suitably sabotaged. Nice close look at them. They are suitably foobarred. There's no way you're gonna get these off now, short of drilling them. You could take them out with a big drill, but we don't want to do that. We're going to just back them out. How would we now back them out? I've got 2 thoughts on it, so let's begin. I don't really know how tough this material is. To begin with, let's just try and drill an hole. Yeah. So the first one is fairly simple. Oh, can you hear that rain? Wow. Started. We need a bigger one. Hold on. Let's go a bit deeper. That should do. Ooh, the rain's coming now. I'm stuck in here. Anyway, we go and get a slightly bigger one. So I thought this little one was going to do, but it's not going to do. It's going to fall in. And then I tried this one, and this one ain't going to go in far enough. So I'm going to use this one, but I don't want to risk snapping the head off, because if I go much deeper, it's just going to snap the head off. So what I'm going to do is going to create clearance in front of this by using a slightly different, slightly smaller hole in front. So I've drilled that hole. I'm going to go in the middle here now. I'm going to drill a slightly smaller hole, and see if we can get some depth on this thing. Is that going to go? Is that going to bite? Is that clear the road? Ooh. Oh yeah, it's just beginning to want to bite. So I might just do it. I don't want to snap the head off. No. So let's see. Yeah, that'll do it now. So what we're going to do is we've just tightened that onto there. Let's swap that over. Will that fit in there? Yeah, just gonna fit. So this is the sort of standard way of doing it. We're gonna back it out. Would you jam it in with the drill, or would you do it by hand? I'm going to do this by hand. Just gonna, it's gripping already. Just gonna gently tap it. So now I'm going to back the screw out. That's got us out of trouble. Okay, that's done the trick. So I'm going to try another way. So that's the sort of standard way of getting something out that's done, you know. We all know about these, don't we? We all know about these back off things, you know, anti-backing, and it just simply undoes. So we all know about those, don't we? I'm going to show you something different. And of course you do see them around, you know, these anti-backing, these things at least have got the drill hole. They're a bit shorter, a bit stubbier. It's got the appropriate drill on the end for the right size, and they're wider and fatter, aren't they? Great for pulling out screws. These set cheap and nasty, but they've saved my arse quite a few times. These have. So let's try the other way. So, are you aware of, can you see? We're going to run that backwards. Are you aware of the standard drill? Oh, there we are. The standard drill runs and drills forwards, doesn't it? But are you aware of these backwards running drills? They drill a hole backwards. So as you're drilling, it'll try and bring it out. I'm going to try it on this. So let's see how close we can get. Pretty close, isn't it? So let's see. Let's drill this out backwards and see if it'll grip it. Put it in there. Sort of the middle. Is it going to do? Oh, it's ran off to the side. Hold on, we might centre punch it. Yeah, let's centre punch it first. So I was going to use this more and right. Where are we? There we are. I was going to use this more and right, but it doesn't look particularly sharp. Where are we? It didn't look particularly sharp. I know I'm going to use this one. It looks just fine, which is an Eclipse. But in the end, I think this is about the sharpest one I've got. So we'll use this one. Yeah, we'll give this a smack in the middle. Wherever we think the middle is. Whoops, missed. Missed again. Hold on, put it in there. That's gonna get it. That's gonna get it. I'm gonna start with a smaller drill. Yeah. Come on, get in there. Turning the wrong way. There we are. Just get it started. That's good enough. That's good enough to get it started. So let's drill this thing backwards now then, which is going to be very strange to you, isn't it? It's going to be very strange to you. Let's drill this backwards and see if it'll pull it out whilst it's doing it. Ooh, you can feel it getting warm. Well, that plan didn't work. That's the advantage of being live and at the scene. We're going to use the other bit now. So you see, this one is a lot less sharp, isn't it? A bit fatter. This is going to fit in there, no problem. And we're going to use the impact on it. So that'll drive it out, no problem, when it starts to bite. Easy peasy. Look at that. Look at that. So I hope you've seen something you haven't seen before, or that you were aware of, but you hadn't seen them working. Yeah. Let's get that off there now then. So if you ever see one of these, let's bring you out a bit. If you ever see one of these, even although that I keep my blades in there, spare blades, that sort of stuff in there, the little baby pliers go in here. Look, the little baby ones. Just a couple of, put that in there, right? Chisels, really good place to keep the chisels. And the slightly bigger chisels to do some hammering and beating upon. Dentist stuff, look, spikes, little clamps. Again, dentist stuff. Dentist tools are always handy. You just never know when you want to try and dig something out with a spike, and they're strong, you know. That's the good thing about it. You can do some good old digging with these dentist spike things. They tend not to snap off. Again, chisels, bolt breakers, the ends for these, slightly bigger chisels, again backward running drills, and them thread puller outers. I keep some more elsewhere, bits and pieces, loads of different odd Allen keys. I think this is another set of just odd Allen keys. Do you know these? There's a mirror that extends out and a magnet if you need to go fishing down deep somewhere, you've dropped something. Little magnet on the end. Great for that sort of thing. Stupid little tiny screwdrivers, always handy. You know, the punches and drifts. Great for that sort of stuff, you know. Yeah, and then masonry drills. Long nose pliers. You know where they are. The trouble is, certain things you need to know exactly where they are so you can land on them. Again, you know, baby files. So if you spring compressors, if you come across these, they're pretty rare. They had like files, cardboard that files, just rip the insides out and turn them into a drawer. They're really useful to keep that sort of stuff in there. Well then, boys, let me give you a Reggie tip about a £20 note. As you all know, my allowance is £20. Now, how this comes about is that I have £20 in my pocket. You can't go out on the road without money. Yeah, we got plastic and blah, blah, blah. So I get £20 to do what I want with. This is my £20, and if I don't spend it, then if I don't buy a Greggs sausage roll, ooh, yum yum. If I don't buy, you know, don't get a breakfast, don't go to get a fry up. If I don't spend it, I get to keep it. So this is where my £20 comes from, my weekly allowance. And then, you see, you're thinking to yourself, well, how on earth can you build such a place on £20 allowance? Well, this £20 doesn't include the occasional purchase from eBay. So as you see, we've just had the book. That's not this £20. This is sacred. This is my £20 in my pocket. The eBay money comes out of the bank account. The fairies deal with that. You just press buy it now, and the fairies buy that. And also, if you commit to buy something, if you get a tap on the door, if you get a, hey Reggie, do you want to buy this? Have you got this? Oh, well, that doesn't affect this £20. So I do buy stuff occasionally, or sometimes I'll pick something up and I'll owe somebody some money. So let's say I buy something for 30 quid. Then obviously I owe them 30 quid. Well, then the money I owe somebody isn't the same as my £20. No, it doesn't affect this £20. That just gets paid because I owe him, because we pay our bills. So boys, if you want to stretch your £20 into a few more £20 is sneakily, accidentally press buy it now, or wait until she's in a good mood. When she's in a good mood, you just say, oh, I bought it. You know, when she's in a bad mood, don't do any eBay shopping or Amazon shopping. Only do it when she's happy. And then here's my £20. It survived until this, and of course, I'll spend this now this weekend, won't I? This Sunday in the car boot. So that means I'll have another £20 on Monday morning to go out the door with. So that's the secret. Spend your £20 several times over in different ways, and she won't really notice. She won't really notice how much money is going out the bank. How do you know it's raining without looking through the window? You know it's raining and it's dull outside because Debbie's got the paint out. We've had this quite some time. You do see them.
He was like that, totally faded.
Yeah, totally faded.
And all brown. I'm doing a bit more colourful.
Yeah. I'm not saying we're going to be able to bring the lights, because it was running off a solar panel. That we're not that clever to be able to replace the solar panel and make the eyes work.
You bought me this, didn't you?
You're going to paint over them?
No, I don't think so.
This is why she shouts at me. I bought it. It was what's it called? An impulse purchase, isn't it? I happened to go to the DIY store just up the road for whatever it was, something, and I thought, oh, she'd like this in the garden. And then you shouted at me, didn't you, for spending money that I shouldn't ought to have. But it's done well.
Shout it, yeah?
It's done really well. What are you going to do? You're going to need separate ones, or one colour?
I do.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a look before you. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, so it's raining. It's raining outside, so the paint's in. We're doing some painting. Needs a Mohican through there. It needs to be a wild child owl. You know, like a strip of colour just down there.
I don't think you've ever seen an owl that colour.
No, it's what we got in it.
No, I just wanted him colourful.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty colourful before, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think it was just brown, wasn't it?
It
was more like this orangey brown, or like that all over, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And a bit of white in the front.
It was lovely when it was new. That's the good thing about this plastic stuff.
I'm not sure. Is this plastic?
Yeah, it's plastic. You can revive it. It's better than recycling. Just keep using it. Just keep painting it. Make use of it. Because once this is done, this will last another. It must be. Is it 10 years old?
I don't know, really.
I don't know. But it's got a good old age on it. It's been there a long time. Give it a lick of paint. Get the varnish on it. So we're not poisoning the earth with all this plastic. All this unnecessary plastic that we're using.
We reuse most of our stuff, don't we?
Well,
Tart it up.
Yeah, tart it up, keep it going. Not like metal. Metal would have rusted, wouldn't it, and disappeared, would have perished away. So, yeah, don't throw your garden ornaments that are made of plastic and whatever. Just
Might give him yellow feet.
have a bash at have a
I think I
bash.
need a bit of tissue.
Have a bash. Are you gonna completely paint them over?
Shit, just put my finger on that.
You've got to make some eyes there, haven't you? You've got to completely paint that over.
I need a bit of tissue. So I washed him, didn't I?
Oh yeah. Hey, how you getting on with the lazy? We've renamed that. That's the lazy Reggie, isn't it?
Will you get me a bit of thick blue stuff off the top of the cupboard?
Okay. So anyway, that's the beginning of the owlie.